Welcome to New Song Cafe at worshiptogether.com. With influences from England to Ireland, from Stoneleigh to the Prague Symphony Orchestra, today's guest, Stuart Townsend, wrote this modern yet timeless hymn, In Christ Alone, with Keith Getty. I'm Rick Kua. Thanks for joining us for New Song Cafe at worshiptogether.com.
Yeah, it came about in an unusual way for me. A friend of mine, Keith Getty, wrote a melody and sent it to me. And I hadn't co-written many songs. Certainly up to that point I hadn't co-written many songs. And so he sent me this melody and some strong lyrics.
Yeah.
So I sat down and as I wrote it, it just began to develop the whole theme of the life, death, resurrection of Christ and what that means for us in our lives. As I was writing it, I was finding as I was writing each verse, it was just getting stronger and stronger, and I was getting more emotional as I was writing it, just as I was contemplating the awesomeness of His sacrifice and what that means for us. So it ends up saying, no guilt in life, no fear in death, this is the power of Christ in me. From life's first cry to final breath, Jesus commands my destiny. And just it was just gripping me so much. So it's quite an experience to write it.
Yeah, I figured it would be. Why don't you show it to us,
Sure.
could you?
Well, the key that I usually play it in is either E flat or E. If I'm doing it with the congregation, I would do it E flat. If I'm performing the song, I would do it in E, just because the top note is quite high. So what I have here is I have the bottom string detuned, and I'm playing very open chords here, avoiding the third in those chords. Christ alone, and keeping a top note here, just give a kind of sense of sustaining through the whole song. My hope is found, He is my light, my strength, my song. So there's not a lot of movement there with the fingering, and just keeping as many open strings as possible. I like the open sound of the guitar. There's no chorus to it, it's just 4 verses. It has an introduction section that goes like this. The verse goes like this. In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground, firm through the fiercest drought and storm. What heights of love, what depths of peace, when fears are still, when striving cease. My comforter, my all in all, here in the love of Christ I stand.
Wonderful. A beautiful song.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks for being with us.
It's a pleasure.